Oh, hi everyone, welcome to Kutketi's Tech. So for further updates, please like my videos and please subscribe channel. So in last sessions we discussed about how to write lambda expressions. What do you mean by lambda expressions? We discussed, right? So today we discuss for that, right? We practically how to write for those examples. So actually display message, sum of two numbers, and return the length of the string for the given string. For those things we learned how to write lambda expressions. So today we'll discuss how to practice practically. So let's start. So already we know lambda expressions used to invoke or to give definitions to the functional interface. Okay, so functional interface. So to work with lambda expressions, functional interfaces involves directly or indirectly. So we are working with lambda expressions means there compulsorily functional interface will be there. Rare cases only we can tell. My point of view, wherever lambda expressions are we are using, right, compulsorily we are using directly or indirectly functional interfaces. That's it. Maybe I don't know, but many rarely only yeah, rarely only we won't use without rarely only we use actually lambda expressions without using functional interface. Okay, so I know my point of view, to work with lambda expressions, functional interfaces directly or indirectly involves. That's it. So to work with, right, to write coding, we should know about functional interface 2 points. First point is, to make a functional interface, we should use at the rate of, we should annotate at the rate of functional interface above our interface. That is the first point. So second one, right, our interface should contains at least one abstract method. That is the second point. This, as of now, these 2 points enough. So remaining stuff we'll learn later. So to do our code practice, these 2 points enough. First point is to make an interface as functional interface, we should annotate it with at the rate of functional interface, and that interface should contain only one abstract method. As of now, these 2 points enough. So now, right, we are doing code practice, display message and sum of two numbers, return length of the given string. So first, for display message, how to write functional interface, let's see. So example 1, I'm taking message functional interface. First I declared at the rate of functional interface, afterwards interface message. So I took abstract method as void display message. Correct? So it's finished. Message functional interface we created. So for this, how to write lambda expressions, let's see. So actually, while starting classes, last class only we discussed, right, to write lambda expressions, not needed what? Modifier not needed, return type not needed, and method name not needed. Modifier akkarledu, return type akkarledu, method name akkarledu. Yes. So we removed all this, modifier removed, method name removed, just these parentheses only we are taking. And to invoke, right, to indicate it has lambda expressions, we use this arrow symbol. And we are printing that hello message. So this lambda expression points to this message functional interface. So after this, these are invoked, right? So Lambda expression is pointing to message functional interface. So we need to call this method, right? How to call message.display message. That's it. So this is about, right, message. Afterwards, sum of functional interface. So for sum of two numbers also we discussed, right? For that, I took functional name as some functional interface name as sum. So at the rate of functional interface sum, void add into number one, number two. That's it. It is some functional interface. So for this, right, how to write Lambda expressions. So already we discussed in Lambda expressions, no need to provide data types to the parameter. There are number one, number two. We can put, no need to put same names also. They're here actually. Oh, just a second, I will show. Okay, here number one, number two are there, right? No need to take exact names also. You can take any name, but two parameters should be there, and parameter data types also not to provide. So here a comma b, we are indicating it as Lambda expression and taking number one and number two doing sum. So this Lambda expression points to some functional interface. We need to call that add method. Sum of add 2, 3. Then it will print the 2 plus 3. This we are printing that. This result will print that. Afterward, string length functional interface. So I created string length as a functional interface. My method will take string as a parameter and returns length of the given string. This how to write. So here already last classes we discussed. In Lambda expression, it is having only one parameter, no need to provide parentheses. That is thing, and it is pointing for indicating Lambda expression. We are providing arrow mark. Already we know that. And afterwards, returns s dot length. For Lambda expression, return keyword is optional. So we removed here return also. So string length. So this Lambda expression point to the string length functional interface. We need to call method. So our method name is what? Length of the string. String length dot length of the string. So that's it. Directly we will go to the IntelliJ and we see these examples. So before doing this example, right? Before Lambda expressions, how we write the code? Before Java 8 Lambda expressions, let's see how we write the code. So first, let's create, right? Let's create 3 types of interfaces. So our first interface is message. I am making this as at the rate of functional interface. So afterwards, void message. So next interface is string length. Our next interface is string length. Next interface is it is sum, right? I'm taking next interface as sum as functional interface. So its return type is void only, but method name I'm changing int number one comma number two. Int. Okay. This is second functional interface. Third functional interface, let me create. Again, I paste. case if you get any doubts, right, in middle, how I'm creating, you can comment. I will explain. I will reply to your comments. Okay. Our next one is string length, right? I'm taking next one as string length. So here, so I need to return length of the string. So for that, I'm taking return type as int and the length of the string as a method. Length of string. So my method will take string. So for this, right, before Java 8, how we write the code. So basically, any interface is there, we'll write an implementation interfaces, right? We create an implementation classes. So we write, I create a package with the interface IMPL. So first message IMPL I'll create. Message IMPL. So it implements what? It implements what? Message functional interface. Message functional interface. So it is giving what? It unimplemented methods. We are telling implement the methods. So we are right. So we are writing system.out.println. So we are printing simply hello. So for this actually we like this, we actually an interface will implement like this, and we'll call basically. So without lambda expressions and like this for by implementing a class, implementing an interface. So when to go before that, right, between that there is a anonymous inner class. So these are the three ways actually. So we observe the difference. What are the differences? So first, right, so lambda expressions, I took a method. So this is first method one. Is the method first, right? First method we follow, basic method we follow by implementing interface. Class by implementing interface. That is first procedure we do. First method one, implementing interface. Is method one, right? So I'm creating a object for message IMPL. New message IMPL. Sorry. It is directly creating what? Anonymous interclasses. But I want to create message IMPL. Directly we'll call, right? Message dot display message, right? What's happening? It has to come this red message, only message. Okay. Display message should be there, right? Display refactor, rename. It is display message. We took, right? Let's put like that only. Display message. Message dot display message. That's it. This is the first method, basic method we do. For this, Just a difference I'm trying to show you. What happened? Hello printed, right? So there is second method, right? Second method is what we do. It is actually, it is display message. We are doing display message. Method one we seen how to write it. So second method by anonymous inner class we can do. Method two anonymous inner class. Anonymous inner class. So here message equal to and new message. Not new message, it is message. New message IMPL, not new message IMPL. So it is anonymous inner class, right? It is anonymous inner class. This is the structure, how you write constructor, and in that right directly we can write method implementation. System.out. Println hello. So message one dot display message. This also I'm putting comments. Okay. So this also. So now we'll see third procedure is what? By using Lambda expressions. Method 3. By Lambda expressions. Okay. So now see how simple we can write. See message equal to. So our method is display message, right? So for this, we no need to provide method name, return type, and modifier. Simply we can write only parentheses. Parameters are there means parameters we need to put. So here system dot out dot println hello. Message dot display message. If you observe in these three, which one you feel better? For right in first method, we need to create a class. That class implements interface, and there we are writing in that method. We are writing here. We are writing, and afterwards we are calling. We are creating object to that class, and we are calling how much it is. So we cannot tell it is always correct. This Lambda expresses is correct way, and anonymous inner class is correct way. Than that, we cannot tell. Based on our situation, we need to decide which one to take. So, for example, this one it is common code for all different classes. For code reusability and inheritance, For that purpose, we need to follow by implementing interface only. Method. So anonymous inner class purpose is different. So if I don't want just if I that code reusability don't want, I want to use that only. I want to create. I want to do immediate implementation, and I want to call. On that situation, we can go with the anonymous inner class. So third way, it is third. So here maybe you will get that right. Lambda expression is replacement with the anonymous inner class. We cannot tell. There are many differences between anonymous inner class and lambda expressions. We'll discuss those differences later. Okay. So this is the thing. So we can still a lambda expression body contains only one statement. Putting right curly braces is optional, right? We know already we discussed that point, right? Putting curly braces is optional. Just a second. Yeah. Okay. Now I removed the curly braces. So here body contains only one statement, curly braces optional. Yes, I put comment this. Just hello. Okay. This is about display message. Let's see other examples also. So I'm not giving other examples for implementing anonymous inner class. I'm not giving those examples. For this example, for this only I given. So by understanding this, for other examples also behave like that only. Okay. For other examples, I'm not implementing by using class and anonymous. I'm directly moving lambda expressions. Why? Because now we are practicing about lambda expressions, right? Okay. And now we write a lambda expressions for string length. Lambda expressions for string length. So our functional interface name is string length, right? String length. String length equal to, so string length. So our second example is sum of two numbers, right? Sum of two numbers. The order is okay. We are following. We discussed in that way only, right? We'll be in the flow. Sum of two numbers. Order is not required, but we discussed in that format only. So our lambda expression, our functional interface name is sum equal to. It is taking two parameters, right? So int number one comma number two int. So lambda expression, lambda expressions means arrow and system dot out dot println. So just printing, doing sum and printing. Sorry, it is not a plus b, it is number 1 plus number 2, right? Number 1 plus number 2. Okay. So already we discussed a body, if it is contain only one statement, putting parenthesis is optional, putting curly brace is optional, right? First, let's call this method sum dot add of 2 comma 3. We are passing 2 comma 3. So let's run this. Fine. Okay. So now we are doing some modification. So as per our statement, if a lambda expression body contains only one statement, these curly braces are optional. Removing first point, remove and run. Remove and run. Working. So second point, right? Providing data types to the parameters also optional, based on whatever values we are passing. Based on our values, this compiler will understand the types that particular data type of the values. So I'm removing data types to the parameters also. Run again. It is also working fine, right? So another modification also is there. What? Any guesses? Any guesses? Emaina guesses. See. So I actually in sum, right, the parameter names are number 1, number 2. Correct? Compulsorily we need to provide same names, parameter names. Is it compulsory? No, optional. So now I am changing, it is A, it is B. Anything, any name you can provide. But these names, whatever we are giving here, we need to be same. That's it. It's also working. So we write now third. Our third example, lambda expression first length of the given string. Lambda expression for length of the given string. So our functional interface name is string length. String length equal to string method. So their string method, we removed what all the things not required, right? Method name, return type, not required, remove. So next, system dot out dot println. Oh, it is not we have to return the length of the string, right? We need to return string dot length, right? String dot length. That's it. Comma. Okay. Now we need to call string length dot length of the string. Chat is tech. Chat is tech. Let's run. Let me put this comment. Why nothing is printing? Oh, this is returning. We need to put in sysouts. Correct now? We need to put them in sysouts. It is returning. We need to print, right? Thirteen characters are there. So some modifications we need to do. First modification is what? Need to remove any lambda expression body contain only one statement. Need to remove curly braces. First change is this. And one more thing, any lambda expression, it is having return statement. We have to remove return keyword also. That is second. Is working fine, right? So third change. If lambda expression contain only one parameter, putting these parentheses is also optional. So now putting parentheses is also optional. Before that, right? Before that, we forgotten. Providing the data type is optional, right? For parameters. This one also okay, right? Right. So any lambda expression having only one parameter, putting parentheses is optional. Okay. This is also works. And one more thing also. Compulsory, we need to take parameter name as a string only. No, option. We can take any name. Yes, I given. It will work, right? It will work. Yes, dot length. So whatever name we given, that name only we need to take. I think that's it, guys. So these are the examples. Okay. If you have any doubts anywhere, if you not understood, we can comment. Okay. Thanks everyone who are watching my channel. Please subscribe, please like my videos. Thanks everyone. Bye.